In Mark chapter 7, many people misquote this to say, look, you can eat pig, you can eat humans, you can eat dogs, you can eat cats. That's not what Mark 7 and Matthew 15 are talking about. When Yeshua said that food is not defiled when we eat it. In Mark chapter 7, many people misquote it. In Mark chapter 7, many people misquote this to say, look, you can eat pig, you can eat humans, you can eat dogs, you can eat cats. That's not what Mark 7 and Matthew 15 are talking about. When Yeshua said that food is not defiled when we eat it, there's a classification of animals that are food and a classification that are not. What was actually going on? Let's look at Mark 7. So then the Pharisees and some of the scribes came together to him, having come from Jerusalem. Now when they saw some of his disciples eat bread with defiled, that is, with unwashed hands, they found fault. This is not in the Torah. This is a tradition of Judaism, later codified in the Talmud. For the Pharisees and all the Jews do not eat unless they wash their hands in a special way, holding the tradition of the elders, not a commandment of God. So when they come from the marketplace, they do not eat unless they wash, and there are many other things which they have received and hold, like the washing of cups, pitchers, copper vessels, and couches. These are man-made rules. So they said, why do your disciples not walk according to the tradition of the elders, but eat bread with unwashed hands? So Yeshua said, well, did Isaiah prophesy of you? What? That, you follow me with your lips are here, but your heart's far from me. For laying aside the commandment of God, you hold the tradition of the elders, the traditions of man. He says you don't even do the commandments of God. Well, let's keep looking here. He goes on to say, all too well, you reject the commandment of God that you may keep your tradition. See, God didn't say you had to wash your hands when coming back from the marketplace. They make up over 2,000 extra rules in the Talmud. And Yeshua, Yahweh only gave us 613. Yeshua rebukes them for laying aside the commandments of God. So he's definitely not going to say, go have a ham sandwich. So when he's talking about down here, and he says, look, nothing enters a man from outside which can defile a man, but the things come out of the man. Those are the things that defile him. He's not talking about cyanide, little poop piles, human flesh. He's saying about this specific issue of washing of the hands. If you eat with unwashed hands, it's not going to defile you. The true things that defile you are what come out of you. He already said here, he clarifies, keep the commandments of God. Don't hold your traditions of men. In fact, Matthew 15 says the same thing. And let's look at something else, because Yeshua wouldn't set you up for failure. Because Isaiah 66 says that when Yeshua comes back the second time, those eating swine's flesh and the abomination in the mouth shall be consumed together, says Yahweh. Guys, if he's going to destroy the people eating swine's flesh, and if we go on in this chapter, you can see it's talking about when Yeshua returns. He's not going to set you up. He's not going to say, go ahead and eat pork, and then I'll destroy you. He doesn't want to destroy you. So Yeshua never usurped the commandments of God. He never usurped God. He never came against God. He's not a rebellious person. He came against the traditions and commandments of men, not the commandments of God. So don't eat ham, don't eat pork. It's not food for humans. And just like cows have diets, so do humans.